Hello and welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. As always, it's Larry. It's parked up anywhere, as you can see. Old logo. So for people wondering, that is the old logo. And today, back with some more Reble. Or Reble. I think it's Reble, right? Go watch literally the previous video. And featuring Paramarchase. And this is a track called KILLSWITCH. It's on the Reble 64 bars. Now, I've heard a few artists on the Reble 64 bars. I think it was MC Altaf, New Mankind, Shah Rule, which I fell in love with Shah Rule when I heard him on the 64 bars. And now Reble. So we're gonna, let's do it. No more talking, more watching, right? Let's fucking get on with it, mate. I hope it's in English, by the way. I've skipped through. I think it is. Oh, okay. So sorry. Yeah. So he's the producer because it's usually Karen, isn't it? Is it Karen Kanchan? Yeah. He's usually the producer, but this is the different guy.
'Cause baby, you're the best I ever knew. Hey. Over the top of you ain't shit. Your only shot is to show stoppers if you're shooting hits. Haters going back and forth but ain't pursuing shit. Of course you like to force them back to reinducing it. No right to being humble me. I'm blazed up with my 2 cents. Motorcycle to the maze, found the loop ends. My verse tight, you can never with your loose ends. They say the new gen's got.
The one thing that I will say with foreign artists, especially from India, because that's where I've heard the most. And if they're rapping in English, it's usually you can hear the American influence, which is fine, obviously, because that's, let's face it. If I hadn't lived in England for as long as I have, I would have had an American accent because that's what you watch on TV. You know what I mean? Like my favorite shows of all time are American. So again, it's a heavy influence. Personally, I'm not a big fan because it's like, okay, you're sounding a bit generic. Not just Reble, by the way, like in general, I'm saying, but. Again, that's just something that you move away from. Do you know what I mean? Krishna used to do it back when he was a young prospect. He used to have a lot of heavy American influence, and then he sort of changed that. Obviously, he's more Hindi now. But even in his English accent, he's moved away from that American style, even though he lived in England. So.
Just new sense, us, young bloods, we want first. My one verse, cause I'm just beyond just bust. But none of that new talk just pompous. Maybe take a walk in these shoes, then we can converse. I'm too thriller.
Maybe take a walk in these shoes and then we can converse. I mean, that's a sick line, right? That's just a fucking sick line. So there you go. For those of you who want that explaining, why? Take a walk in my shoes and then we can converse. It's right there.
You too dimmer, you grew bitter, I knew better. So when I hear the facts, you never been mistaken. I asked the only reason you got the mask shaking like what?
Oi.
Yeah.
Oi.
This is underground.
Oh, okay, so he's got the countdown to 64 bars in the background, right? I think that's what's happening. Because she finished the first verse and then, so that's your first 16.
Have a sound, married to the dirt, you'll never make it past the ground. Keep it in the covers, you're the treasure never found. Keep it in the colors of the art that settled down. Mrs. Underground was to get a little bigger.
She's got, again, I said it in the first track in that East India cypher as well, she's got that sort of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B voice about her cadence, which is, again, I'm not saying that's an issue, it's just that's what it reminds me of.
But she couldn't figure, better wasn't better. There was more than art, more than spark that they consider. Drain of color, painters paint the part to paint the picture. Mrs. Underground, you ain't slick with a clown. Can you fix the conflict that you started around town? Mrs. Underground used to be more than profound. Now she crying like a bitch cause her numbers went down. Little Miss Bitter, jealousy emitter. What the fuck you gonna do when
Little Miss Bitter, energy emitter. Hey, oi.
went down? Little Miss Bitter, jealousy emitter. What the fuck you gonna do when you meet the big boys? I'm rhyming like a toddler cause they like the sound better. Now back to being gangster cause I'm just like all these fuckers.
Is the motive, it's the only thing I think about. Wake up in the morning, only thing I'm chasing is the cloud.
Money is the motive, it's the only thing I think about. Wake up in the morning, only thing I'm chasing. On the red like you see when I'm on day freeze. Like it on your knees, you upon like these. I'ma bless these beats like a Sunday priest. Like a mid round these, I white like these. He can never be odd, I'm the one he sees. Never been a hot shot, at a scope, no degrees. Now step it in the spotlight, I'ma kill him on site. Get I'm the thriller.
And again, she does it so flawlessly where you listen to her, you never would think you know, that she's struggling or anything like it. She just makes it seem so fucking flawless, and that's why I'm falling in love with her. In terms of her music, by the way, right? Just relax, people out there. Because of that fact, and again, she's very good at the compound rhyming, at multisyllabic rhymes. She's really good at that. So yeah, for me, she's amazing.
Like a zilla, cause I'm got like, rap that bitter. Never cleared on track, no jitter. Spanish shit transmitter. If you wanna be shit, come get her. I'm Mr. Thriller. Step on these pillars. Call me crazy, but don't test the killer. They all Bazilla. Like a little bitch and a keeper. Fuck it, Amina. I ain't been around this out boss for a feature. Come at the frontier if you think you're the leader. I plan at the field, now they call me the Reaper. Put him on the word, no leisure. Top of the class, I'm killer. They can touch my pillars too hot like a fever. 1, 2, peekaboo, bitch, I'm coming at you. Dream deep, I'ma put that to sleep. 6 feet down the deep, no greed, won't creak, and I'm coming at you. Yes, it's true that I got issues, we don't get along. We ain't got nothing else in common, ain't no bust around me. Keep the memories forgotten, don't discuss around these. Get this bar right through your head, I call this shit lobotomy. Blood, talk, blood, talk. And now all I see is red.
Nailed it, fam. Absolutely fucking nailed it. Right? Look, like I said, I mean, right now there's not that many great female rappers. Or from what I've heard, I don't really rate them that much, to be honest. But there is a couple of Hindi female rappers that I will get into, and hopefully that they'll live up to the name, really. But right now, she is fantastic, and I'm really enjoying her music. I'm enjoying her style, and I look forward to more of her music coming out as well. So, but look, let me know your thoughts in the comments. May not have been for everyone. People may not have liked it. That's fine. That is entirely acceptable. You know, that's fine. But don't tell me or other people that we're wrong. All right, it's our opinion that we think she's great, so we're gonna stick with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert.